Co-deployment of 3G, 4G and Wi-Fi is already happening, and it's called HETnets, and service continuity is one of the key attributes of HETnets. So there are several tools to ensure this seamless mobility, but I would just highlight top three. The top one is HETnet mobility. So we need to ensure that handover is seamless between 3G, 4G and Wi-Fi. So that's the top priority of most of the operators that we have spoken so far. And the second one is HETnet SON, which is mainly used for managing this mass rollout of 3G, 4G and LTE small cells. And these things need to be in two flavors, like it can be a centralized or it can be distributed SON. And third thing is HETnet access selection. Since we have multiple access technologies, the UV needs to be assisted to latch on to the right access technology depending on the service requirement. The small cells were created for that purpose, right? So small cells were created for TCO optimization, coverage, and capacity. Being said, the small cells have a unique attribute, like they are dense, they are distributed, and they are localized. Because of this, they can get a granular user identity and user location. And we have some vast solutions harnessing these capabilities. Like with using these capabilities, we are launching something called smart building services, smart cloud services, smart location services. These can be used in enterprise small cell environment. And apart from that, there are some things like enterprise IPBX integration. So these kind of services are going to be the additional things that small cell offer to you along with coverage and capacity. So let me give you a couple of examples of this smart services possible with small cells. So one of the key one is IPBX, where employees can use their cell phones as an IP phone. So that can be possible with small cell deployment. And the second one is smart services in building. For example, since you know the user identity and user location, this can be used as an indoor GPS kind of services. So these type of services are possible with small cell deployment. Simple deployment is key for small cell success. We think three areas of focus and development. The first one would be SON. So we need centralized and distributed SON for small cell mass rollout. And second one would be converged core, since we are going to have multiple access technologies like 3G, 4G and Wi-Fi. And third one would be integration. So today Wi-Fi and small cell are in silos. If they get integrated, it can give a lot of OpEx benefits. So next step will be evolution in two key areas, like technology. We have seen success of small cells in 3G and 4G. So next will be like LTE advanced and LTE license assisted access. And second thing would be like ease of deployment. So we see the newer technologies like virtualization and learnings from Wi-Fi world like mesh backhaul and so on will be a key for success of small cells in the long run.